So I'll show you some of those reciprocal tariffs that we have. I think we have it right here. And so this is what they've presented. You can see that they say tariffs charged to the U.S., including currency manipulation and trade barriers, and they've listed it for each country. Madagascar, 93%. The U.S. will give a discounted reciprocal tariff of 47%. Now, men on the left have started claiming things like this. James Surowiecki, I'm not sure if he's actually, I don't know who he is, what his Wisdom of the Crowd says. Fast Company, is that where he's at? Okay, so he's a leftist, Atlantic. It's important to understand the tariff rates the foreign countries are supposedly charging us are just made up numbers. South Korea, with which we have a trade agreement, is not charging a 50% tariff on U.S. exports, nor is the EU charging a 39% tariff. Which he then says he figured out where these fake tariff rates come from. They didn't actually calculate tariff rates plus non-tariff barriers. They said that instead, for every country, they just took our trade deficit with that country and divided by the country's export to us. So we have $17.9 billion trade deficit with Indonesia. Its exports to us are $28 billion. 17.9 divided by 28 equals 64%, which Trump claims is the tariff rate Indonesia is charging us. What extraordinary nonsense this is. I don't think you need to look too deeply into it. Trump is signing tariffs because there are trade manipulations. That's a simple way you can put it. We also have this banger of a clip from Donald Trump.
But likewise, an old-fashioned term that we use, groceries. I used it in the campaign. It's such an old-fashioned term, but a beautiful term, groceries. It sort of says a bag with different things in it. Groceries went through the roof, and I campaigned on that. I talked about the word groceries for a lot. But likewise,
it's a bag with different things in it. I didn't realize that was an old-fashioned term, but all right.
He may not have seen a bag of groceries for a long time. Who knows?
I got to be honest. That's probably it. Trump hasn't seen groceries. He thinks it's old-fashioned because the last time he went to the store and actually filled the bag was when he was a little kid.
I just picture a big brown paper bag filled up, that rectangle with celery sticking out the top. You can tell.
Or a baguette if you're in France.
A baguette.
I'm down. I looked at my stock portfolio today, and I started laughing. It's down. You know what I mean? It's been down, but I think. I don't know how I feel about global tariffs to this degree. Tariffs on various products, I think are generally good, and I'm generally a fan of tariffs. So I say, let's roll. I don't know. What do you guys think?
So if this is a successful policy, we're not going to know for a long time. The goal is to, return manufacturing base to the United States. I think that is extremely important. The fact that we don't have specifically, things like semiconductors, right? Like chips that you need to make any kind of modern computers, which is ubiquitous in military hardware and stuff. That kind of stuff has to be made in the United States. We can't allow our military to be shut down because, if China decides to take Taiwan or whatever. These kind of things happen. Like that is national security. It's a national security imperative. We make plenty of food here. So the idea that you have to make, we have to do tariffs for agriculture or something like that, I don't think that that's necessary. But the goal is to return a manufacturing base to the United States. And people have been complaining forever that, they ship jobs overseas. They ship jobs overseas. The only way you can get companies to bring, if I understand correctly, the only way you can get companies to bring manufacturing back to the U.S. is to do things like tariffs or get rid of minimum wage, get rid of unions, get rid of all of the things that essentially provide a particular standard that the American workers used to.
Thanks for checking out this clip from Timcast IRL. Make sure to watch the show live Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Subscribe to this channel, and we will see you all there.